Hello, Scorpio. It's your turn for your May reading. I hope you all are doing well. If it does kind of sound loud with the fan, I do apologize. It's just hot if I turn off the fan because we don't have any AC, so I do apologize for that. I did pre-shuffle the cards are laid out here. I was going to read the horoscope thing that I done for the other signs, but I didn't really find... like I was talking about, choices, decisions, and stuff this month, but I'll just briefly say about, we have a new full moon in your sign, so you could at some point near the end, because it's the 18th, fill in your element, because usually whenever you have a full moon, new moon, or whatever that affects your sign, you are in your element. And in general, we are in Taurus season, so this is all about self-expression. It's all about, being your authentic self. And then, the chakra, the blue chakra, which is the throat chakra, is kind of like Taurus, where Taurus is about self-expression. So I just wanted to share that with you all. This was at the bottom of the deck, the 9 of Wands. So it's pretty much the energy of the month, which to me, I feel like this is kind of like you're at this point in your life or this month where, you got to make up your mind on something, I feel like. Usually wands have to do with taking action on something, but when it's like this, in this kind of position, someone that has a wand that hasn't made up, what they should do. Maybe that you feel stuck this month on something, or you're overcoming this. So there could be stagnation. So it does go along with what I read about the horoscope for Scorpio. Feeling stuck or stagnant, especially when it comes to your choices. Let's get into this. It's kind of interesting because today I met a friend. She is a Scorpio, a new friend. So yeah, I really think you guys have been going through a lot of contemplating on things about what to do in a situation, or what to do about, things that are coming in for you. So you're coming in May with the Knight of Wands in reverse. This is about taking action. This is about in and out energy. Maybe you're feeling like you really don't know which way to go on something. And then after that, you have the 6 of Pentacles. This is about giving and receiving. Maybe in some way you have been over-giving to others, or over-giving in a situation when it comes to people. And it's just really time to focus on you this month, especially when you have upcoming decisions you need to make on something. It could be about travel. It could be, a multitude of things. So I just feel like, just use this Taurus energy and this Taurus energy to, get you into the place of giving back to yourself if at any point you feel depleted. And then you have the King of Pentacles. This is about stability. Maybe it's you're single, or it's how, this is kind of an earthy energy. You're dealing with a Taurus possibly, or an earth, or you're carrying on this energy. It's all about, stability, independence. So I think the first, pretty much the half of this month is about giving to yourself, and, don't overshare, maybe don't give too much of yourself if it may drain you at some point, but really focus on your self-care if possible. And then you have the Queen of Swords in reverse. So this is an air sign type of energy. You or another person you're dealing with is taking on this energy. But if it would be in reverse, I feel like that's kind of cold, harsh energy. Maybe someone's seeing you as someone cold or harsh, or you don't want to cause problem. You don't want to cause drama. You guys don't like drama. But I just feel like with it right by the King of Pentacles, it's about, not giving so much to 2 cents of what people say. Maybe that's what it is. People are coming a little harsh, a little cold at you maybe, and just focus on your work, focus on you, focus on your stability. And then you have the Lover's cards in reverse. This is a card of Gemini. You could be dealing with a Gemini. You could be dealing with, a soul connection, a twin flame connection. But it's all about balance here. So maybe there's an imbalance when it comes to your love life. Maybe, people that you're dealing with, close connection, doesn't have to be, a partner per se, but maybe there's an imbalance when it comes to relationships in general that you're dealing with or seeing other people deal with. And then you have the Eight of Pentacles. So that's about, creating something, maybe out of lack, maybe out of this imbalance. So I feel like, whatever your situation is in May, I feel like, there could be some imbalances you have to work with. You have to work towards, kind of in and out energies where you're trying to create that kind of life, even though it's in balance. And then you have the Two of Wands. That's about expansion, that's about movement, but you're kind of like in resistance almost, or you're kind of like a standoff where you're trying to make up your mind on something, trying to go forward on something, but you can't really pinpoint which direction you should take. And then you have a Nine of Pentacles. So that is the Independence card too. There's two ones. So maybe someone you're dealing with is taking on this energy, an earthly energy, all about, self-care, all about working, putting in time and effort. So maybe you're doing a lot of extra works, side works, or you're trying to create this expansion in your life that's going to give you ultimately fulfillment to your highest good, I feel like, and that's important to focus on. So I really think this month you should really focus on you should really focus on expanding, your horizons when it comes to, self-care, when it comes to things that really are important to you. And then you have the Ace of Wands in reverse. This is about divine timing. This is about divine passions. Maybe there's something you're trying to work on, on a new beginning with someone, or a new beginning on, moving in a direction that is more easier on you. Maybe you're trying to figure out, what is best for you and your family in this situation. I know some of you have kids, you're trying to figure out, what is ultimately best for you and your kids. Or you are a child. And then you have the Chariot. So that's about direction. Maybe at this point near the end or so, you're going to figure out your direction. So there could be a little bit hesitance of where exactly you want to move, where you want to be, where you want to expand. Maybe you're trying to expand your business, and you're trying to go with more of a stable thing. Maybe you have kids and you're trying to balance it out with, work, family life, kids, if you have kids. If not, then that doesn't apply to you. But I think it's important just to try to balance out where it is you want your direction this month. And then you have the Hierophant. So this is about institution. This is about foundations. It could indicate marriage. Maybe about direction about your relationship with your spouse. A direction on where you want the foundation of this relationship to go. Maybe you're trying to plan for something that involves another significant other that you are close with, you're trying to, manifest something in your direction with this person. Maybe you just got in a relationship with someone, or you're thinking about getting in a relationship with maybe someone who's not in a committed relationship, and you're trying to figure out the direction of that. Something to that effect, I feel like, in the Page of Wands. So I feel like you're taking forward movement. You're trying to plan ahead on what you want the relationship to be. What, if you're not in a relationship, you just want to stay single, maybe it's about, moving in with friends or something, moving in a direction where it's only going to give you stability. Maybe it's about, maybe you're going to college or something that has to do with an institution, being more grounded in that. Anyways, that's how I'm feeling for you, Scorpio. Bye-bye.